In today's video, I'm going to stand up for myself and be transparent about how much money I have made as a content creator playing this game. That's right, guys. I'm going to be doing something that probably almost no other Supercell creator has done in this game because I felt so disrespected the last couple days by my subscribers, people that I thought were my fans, assuming things about me. And I've honestly just been so disappointed that people have lost trust in me when I've, over the course of the last few years, have tried to do nothing but just be honest about my thoughts and transparency. So I'm going to take it to another level today because people are just assuming things that are absurd. Just because I complimented them for something positive they've done, I've been getting accusations of people thinking that Supercell pays me or other creators for being positive, which is absurd. And I defended myself by explaining our creator code, which, by the way, the creator code revenue we make is because of you guys watching the video and showing support, putting our code in the shop. And yes, Supercell sends that money, but that's ultimately from you guys, not Supercell. Supercell doesn't pay us, guys. The creator code money we get, that's not really from Supercell. That's your guys' money, and Supercell's giving us 5% of it. And for almost all creators, I can assure you guys that's a bonus. And I'm going to disclose what I've made from YouTube and Twitch and just talk about my finances because I feel like you guys deserve to know. I have all this money ultimately from you guys. And then people are saying, oh, I'm going back to making positive videos or whatever. Oh, I don't know what they're even talking about. When I make negative videos, they perform better. I explained here when I shit on the game, it's usually a video that performs better than average, and I'm going to show proof of that later in the video. People are saying precisely why it makes sense for you to go back lazy in the game. You need to keep your creator code, bro. Let's not play dumb here. Without that, you lose. And you know that as well. People, man, I just don't know what to say. If people think the creator code is all that, while I do appreciate the revenue I make from the creator code, I'm tired of seeing this. He won't have to get a real job if Supercell sees he's meat riding their decisions. So let me just fill you in, guys, on a little something here. So the first thing that I want to show you guys, and this is the only reason I'm not going to show you guys how much money I've made from my creator code, but I hope you trust what I'm saying when I show you what I've made from my lifelong channel on YouTube, because I'm probably the only Clash Royale creator that I'm aware of that is doing this. I know that's allowed because Moist Critical showed the millions he's made making content over the years, and I haven't made that much, obviously. That's probably obvious. But I asked, are Supercell creators allowed to share to the public how much revenue they make from their creator code? Usually cannot share the exact amount of money they earn from their creator code. They can say that they earn money or it supports them, but the specific payout numbers are typically treated as confidential under the creator program agreement. I wish I could tell you guys because I would straight up just fucking show you, because I'm tired of people thinking like that I have bad intentions. Look at this. I don't know what else really I need to prove that I've always been transparent to you guys. This is the lifelong revenue I've made from my YouTube channel. It's going to depend basically on you as a person if you think this is a lot or not, probably where you live as well. Keep in mind I am only 22, almost $300,000. Now, this is just primarily from views, donations, and anything of that sort on YouTube. And it's not including sponsorships. So keep in mind, guys, a lot of the YouTubers, most of the Clash Royale YouTubers, the larger ones, they get sponsorships as well, integrations, and they even do full dedicated videos where those full dedicated videos, by the way, can even earn them a whole month of revenue that they get from views. So the sponsorships are very helpful. A lot of us are part of organizations as well. This doesn't include the money that I've made from competing in this game, which is probably at least 5 figures. Obviously, I've invested money. I'm very well off financially. I'm very grateful. Twitch, it's a lot lower. You can see why I switched to YouTube. About 30,000. I couldn't do lifelong on Twitch. It only lets you do up to, I guess, like 1,500 days or something like that. I was trying to mess around with it. Probably it's like 50,000 in total throughout the whole time I was on Twitch. You can see YouTube has earned me way more money. That's why, to answer your guys' question, why I switched from Twitch to YouTube in the first place. But the point I'm making, guys, by showing all of this, and know the amount, I'm not disclosing what I have in the bank. Obviously, you don't need to know everything to the exact dollar. But the point that I am making with all this, guys, why I'm showing you guys all this, is just know the creator code is a fraction of all this money I showed you guys. It's a fraction of it. It really is. I make more, guys, off of the videos that are negative than I make from my creator code. And I think people are so delusional and they just assume that. And that's why I felt like I had to make this video, because I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's not only me, but other creators too. People assume that. You guys can literally see when I make a video that's positive, new update, Clash Royale save the game, see how it's like half of the views as the boycott video. And I've made just a lot of, negative videos that have gotten so many views. Of course, it's tempting to make these videos because they get so many views. Hell, even my most popular video is a negative video, the most toxic player in Clash Royale. Now, I do try to have positive videos when I can, because admittedly it can be harmful even to my mental health if I'm spitting out a negative video every single upload. But luckily, I do consider myself to mentally be pretty strong usually, so that's why I think I am one of the creators that can handle putting out negative videos pretty often. And half the time anyway, I consider myself being realistic. And it's not even negative. I try to consider myself to be a realist most of the time. And quite frankly, when there's a lot of negative stuff going on in the game, I think it's just being reflected in the news videos because it's just realistically what's going on, and I'm just reporting the news and the drama. But then when positive things happen in the game and I'm completely getting shitted on, that's really a big reflection of, I think, well, partly how toxic this community has become. Extremely toxic recently and overly negative, that even when a positive thing has happened, it's like creators get shitted on for supporting it and being happy. I don't know. And admittedly, I might be part of the problem because I put out so many negative videos. Something I want to address, though, people then would make the argument, okay, well, then why don't I just give up my creator code if it's, just a nice bonus? Because B-Rad did it. That's the other thing people are saying to me. Oh, B-Rad did it because, he dropped his creator code because of all their BS. He actually cares, and he'll always be the GOAT for that. Okay, well, here's the thing. Guys, yes, I could give up my creator code, but if we're comparing, guys, the total amount of views B-Rad has gotten compared to me, it's about 4 times the total amount of views that his YouTube channel has, 3 times. So with the amount of money that I've made off of YouTube, you can pretty safely multiply what B-Rad has made probably by at least 3. So where I'm going with this, basically, is it's significantly easier for him to drop his creator code, and it's not fair for people to be like, oh, yeah, every creator should just drop their creator code if they want to be negative or protest like him. It doesn't mean anything if they don't do it because, well, he did it, so that just means that everyone else should do it. Well, he's made a lot more money off of his YouTube than I have. So, I think that's a pretty fair argument. Yes, I could just give up my creator code if that would make a lot of people happy and feel like I'm doing something. I wouldn't mind doing it. I'd still be able to, afford this condo like I do. It wouldn't make a drastic difference, but it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't think you can just say, like, it's super easy for a smaller creator to do it. He's had a house now for a very long time, as far as I know. Now, there's one more point I wanted to make this video. A lot of people were thinking maybe the reason why people thought like, oh, I could actually lose my code for the negative videos or standing up for the community because this is what happened to Eric OneHive. Well, not quite. Because what happened with Eric OneHive, a lot of people would make the argument, it's all Supercell's fault and, it was like really messed up what happened. But what I can tell you guys without going into a lot of detail is, first of all, the reason why a lot of creators aren't talking about this or speaking up for it is because that would be stupid, especially if I completely stand up on Eric's side and I don't at all criticize, and I only criticize Supercell. What a lot of people don't know is there was so much stuff that happened behind the scenes with Eric OneHive, and it wasn't entirely just because he exposed them for certain actions that some other team took. There was so much stuff that happened behind the scenes where, as far as I know, there was hate sent to Supercell employees that was largely because of him. They were getting harassed and a ton of hate, and it was specific members of the team. And there was just bad behavior from him that went on behind the scenes that people aren't aware of, and that wasn't all disclosed. So yes, it might sound like whatever, I'm meat riding Supercell or I'm defending them, but the fact of the matter is people don't know all the details. And sometimes with these drama videos, this happens where all the details aren't known. And of course, those details aren't going to be known because this happened, just behind the scenes that a lot of people didn't see, and it was in private messages, but it got pretty bad from what I've seen. So he didn't just lose his code, and this didn't all happen because of being negative. And I think that's proof, even through my channel. If they wanted to take my code, guys, for being negative, they would have already done it by now, because I would actually say I'm probably the most realistic, or I would like to consider myself a realist, but a lot of the Supercell creators even have messaged me about it or have complained about me, the larger ones, about me being negative. A lot of people consider me negative, right? Like I'm the negative guy, like I'm the negative news drama guy, like I'm the Greg Doucette, basically, of the Clash Royale community, or the WestJet, massive news for the unemployed or whatever. The fact of the matter is, guys, if Supercell wanted me gone for being negative, I feel like they would have already taken my code a long time ago. So I don't know what more proof you need that we're allowed to be negative. And when I actually applaud them and I'm being honest and being realistic about them making positive changes to the game, you guys think like, oh, I'm getting paid by them. So that's why I made this video. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to lose subs because people are angry, because I'm almost upset with some of my audience for how they've been acting towards me recently. Or maybe I don't know, maybe I'll gain subs because you guys will appreciate my transparency of this video. And I at least hope, guys, you appreciate this video, because I did feel like I had to stand up for myself. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And you don't have to use my creator code if you don't want to. I appreciate the people that do that, but it's not a requirement. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.